All right. Welcome. This is welcome to Co-Video Live TV, episode number 42. Today is February. Today is Tuesday, May 19th, 2020. In the midst of this COVID pandemic, here we are. Co-Video Live TV, episode 42. Just taking a quick look around the studio to make sure everything is in order. We have two guests this evening at the same time. Comfortably ensconced in the virtual green room, enjoying the green M&Ms while we take care of some business here. First order of business is, of course, to do a quick temporal scan for the safety of my guests. 98.8, that definitely qualifies. Trending the right direction after a couple episodes at 99. It's good to be back. Last show was was it Friday? Did we do Friday? If you haven't caught on, we're switching to a Tuesday and Thursday schedule. We'll be doing shows on Tuesday and Thursday for the foreseeable future until the ultimate demise of this program, which will mean this whole thing is over. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes. We got a guest or two lined up for Thursday for episode 43. So without further ado, I guess we should get right into episode number 42. That's where we are today. From the virtual green room, let's give a nice Co-Video Live TV welcome to our two guests. From the top down, hello, Tracy Onahan, Amy Kerner. Good evening.
Hi.
Hey, all right, audio works and everything. And the flashing yellow box, we are using Zoom, of course. Zoom is much easier to utilize. No more forgotten passwords or scrounging around at 8:02. Though I have to say, speaking about scrounging around at the last minute, if you're watching, hopefully you found it. Tracy did put it on her Facebook. There was no episode 42 on YouTube until about 5 minutes ago. So welcome to the show. What's been going? Tracy, you're calling in from where? Honolulu? It starts with an H, doesn't it?
It does. It does. I'm in beautiful H-Town.
H-Town.
Highland, Indiana.
Yes, my hometown. Half of the Munster Highland Trikappa, which is where I ended up meeting both of you from, through my wife, who's also in that group as well. Amy, you're checking in from where?
St. John, Indiana.
San Juan, as I like to say. It sounds a little more elegant. And that's where
I'm more south. Yes.
As much as I can give away details, that's where the Co-Video Live TV studio is. The bunker.
Nice.
It's only slightly larger than Tracy's office there. Tracy, can you elaborate a little bit on the place where you've been working lately?
Yes. I recently relocated from about 20 feet south. I used to work in my son's closet. Now I work in my own closet.
Yes.
And at my 9-to-5 job.
Mm-hmm.
And I work for a mortgage company. And so now I'm in my closet, which is also apparently a green room.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of, it's just like, you can do puppet shows. There's a lot of things you can do.
Yeah. You've got, I'd say you're one or two. You tied for number one on best lighting. You got some good LED lighting, very good color there.
Right. Well, it's like you said, from my makeup tutorials.
That's what, people probably know you most from your YouTube makeup tutorials.
Oh, yes. Because it looks natural.
Mm-hmm. When's the last time you saw your stylist? Do both of you have appointments booked and ready to go for this week, or already have you been?
Tomorrow.
Oh, I love my stylist, but yeah, I tried when I couldn't get in, and I've been pioneer woman. I've just been cutting everybody's hair, and Ryan, my husband, thought he needed stitches today, and I was like, I can fix that. So we got butterfly bandages.
I got the thread.
Was that related to a haircut gone bad, or was that something else?
No, just a cut. And I was, I'm like, well, we are not going to the ER. There's for so many levels, but you make do.
You do.
You make do in this situation. Yeah.
Amy, you cutting any hair over there? Have you been? Any?
No, I'm just
no one stepped
letting
up.
It grow. No, nobody even offered.
No one asked.
No, it's
that's not true.
Rude.
I did. I offered to do your hair. But you looked frightened when I asked you that.
Oh, sorry. I blocked it out. I just blocked it out. I'm sorry.
If the team, can I refer to the team as appropriatly as you're on TNA team? TNA? Tracy and Amy is what you're locally known as. You both work together, though there isn't room in the closet for Amy right now, but you guys both work for the same company, right?
Yes, there are talks of expanding the closet, though. So,
right.
Yep, exactly.
Is there?
I have enough lighting for both of us.
There is. I'm just marveling at it. I can't stop looking at the
We
screen.
could do it. I know. I look like an angel. It's amazing. Like
It's
I feel like-
amazing.
We joked about the YouTube videos, the makeup videos, but I think this could be something you might want to work on later tonight. Yeah,
you know, I think I'm going to.
monetize it. Monetize it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Who do you both work for? Amy, you want to take that one?
Sure.
Tracy's
Draper and Kramer
distracted. Hold on,
Mortgage.
Tracy's distracted by the makeup video idea. So I'm.
I think she's getting the idea. See, once she has an idea, she's
I'm
running
ready.
with it right now. That's all she's thinking about.
Right.
All
right,
we
so
both work for.
Yeah, I interrupted
sorry.
you. Go ahead. No, it's your show. It's out of control.
We,
already.
we both work for Draper and Kramer Mortgage
Mhm.
in St. John, Indiana.
All right.
So,
Right.
But Tracy works out of her closet, so she doesn't like us in the office, so it's okay.
Whose decision was it? I keep coming back to it. Whose decision was it to vacate the office and invade the closet office?
Oh, Tracy, when the bridge
it
went
was-
out, when the bridge was
true.
being worked on in Highland, Tracy said,
That's
"I'm not coming
absolutely
back
true.
to the office."
Yep, by
Just
Target
saying.
on 41 in Highland. It was going to be out for like 7 months, and I only had to drive from Highland to St. John. But I was like, I'm not doing that.
And she's never been
'Cause it
back
would've-
since.
I haven't. Well, I mean, I visited you guys, but
So you were in a good spot for the whole the COVID lockdown, stay at home, work from home. So you just continue
yeah,
to keep the closet.
my
setup
life
going.
did not change.
She
Excellent.
pre-planned this.
So you were a
No.
pioneer womaning even before you were already canned goods.
Well,
or-
not No, I was just not leaving the house. I was just not going anywhere
Right.
and
So this-
working from home.
it suits you well to not leaving the house thing. Some people are just dying to get out and do, and others who really have appreciated it. Would you count yourself in the former group then, Tracy? Amy,
Yeah.
similarly or no? You do not have a closet office at home, do you?
I do not. My office is on the floor right now.
You really make a Draper and Kramer sound like really classy. One works in their closet, the other one's on the floor.
You reconsidering naming
Yeah.
them? Because I asked you if you wanted me to name where you're working. So you have been getting out. How is mortgage business getting done in the age of COVID? I mean, are people? Is it all remote digital signatures or what? What's the basic change that has occurred?
We've actually been digital for a while now, so it's really doesn't change the things. I haven't had to meet people too often in person. If it is, it's kind of handing papers in the parking lot, basically, if they actually need to drop off papers. But it's really been business as usual for us as a loan officer.
Mhm.
Yes.
You guys
So
could be-
rates are still low. It's. I mean,
Nice.
rates went down, they went up, but they're back down. So I mean, it's still, as long as you have a job and we can prove the income, that would be the only holdup right now. Is a couple people got furloughed or got laid off. So other than that, it's been extremely busy.
Right. That's what I understand. That the rates are low because the demand is low, or what typically drives the rates down?
The bond market.
Wow.
So it's all of the whole. The other guy that we work with, he every day is telling us all about what's going on in the market. I'm like, okay, just let me know when I have to lock.
Yeah, it's like Charlie Brown's teacher. It's like la 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 la.
No.
But it is
No.
the bond market that it follows the bond market. So
I can't say that I have fond memories of selling our house. It's such a stressful time, right? You got to
It
give me
is.
that at least, right? But you guys do your
It
part
is.
to lower that. You don't have to neither. You don't. The mortgage company isn't typically there for the closing, right? That comes down to the title company and the realtors or the representatives or the brokers, right?
right, they go. I usually go to my closings when I have closings. I go to them, but right now they don't even want people that aren't required to be there to be at the closings to try to minimize how many people are there. So I
Mhm.
haven't been for about a month now, but I do like to be there to explain if my customers have questions or anything. I do like to be there to answer them.
Right.
So
And Tracy, you never get out to those. They don't invite you, or
No, I sit like a hermit back here, and
she's waiting for those signed documents to come back.
yeah,
So
I don't
she
ever
can
talk to anybody. That's
review
my
them.
whole goal, is to not have to speak to people, to live people.
ever.
No, but as you're talking about the way title companies have dealt with it, title companies would be where when you're closing your loan, people would our borrowers would have to go in and sign documents because we still need actual signatures on final docs. But some of the title companies have gotten really creative, and they do, for purchase transactions, they'll have like both realtors and in each of their cars, the buyer in their cars, seller in their cars, and they will literally come out to the parking lot to the curb and do a curbside closing.
I've heard of that.
Or yeah, and it's really cool the way they've done it, just to protect, you know, the title companies and also the customers. So, you know, they really kind of whipped it into action. So I think that's kind of neat how they did that, because I actually refinanced in the last couple of months, and you know, we had a notary come and she just came to our door and checked the stuff. We took the docs inside, signed them, and we brought them back out to her. So
just slammed the door real hard to make sure the whole building didn't collapse, and said, "This is sure." It
pretty
meets
much,
the appraisal.
yeah. Because I told her, I go, we won't read anything, so don't worry about it. And I was just telling my husband, just sign.
So I figured
that this is going to be the fastest.
Is that the primary mortgages are being done now, or refinances, or are these for new home purchases presently, right now?
Both, I would say, but I mean, probably a little bit more refis. But I mean, you have a ton of purchases. Amy does.
Purchases are still busy, but there's a low inventory because some people are a little leery about listing their house with having people walk through it, and they don't want a bunch of people in and out of the house. So there's low inventory. So there's waiting for people to decide if they want to list their houses.
Speaking of houses for sale, I have to mention somebody who checked in the chat, Martha, Cookie Chaya, whose home is up for sale right now.
Cookie!
She says, "Hi, ladies. So good to see you." I'm sure she echoes the sentiments of plenty of viewers out there. So back to the mortgages. Has there been a change? What did it look? Initially, I assume it went down to like zero. I mean, there was nothing back in mid-March, right? And how long did it take for things to start picking up? Or did it never really go down to zero as far as closings in mortgage?
No, it's been, for me, this has been my best year in my loan officer career. So it's actually been very, very good all year. Mm-hmm. Rates started going down at the beginning of the year and just went real low in February, March, came up a little bit, but now they're still back down in the threes. So, I mean, it's nice. It's very nice to be busy. Mm-hmm. So very appreciative.
Mm-hmm.
Who did you work with, Tracy, on your refi?
Oh, this company online. No.
Right. Exactly. Based out of the Philippines.
Exactly. Yeah. No. You know, and it's to actually take the application. It's super easy because you just do everything online, like with electronic signatures. So you sign up for an electronic signature and you just go click, click, click for all the pages. The closing's a bit different because you got to actually hand sign things. Right. But yeah, it was pretty easy peasy.
Mine, I am buying a townhouse myself, and I just got to clear to close today, 2.5 weeks early. Mm-hmm. Nice job.
But she must know people.
Yeah, that's right. Inside.
She was right through that.
I had all my documents.
Everything. You know what needs to be in order. Are you at liberty to say what rate either one of you got? Is this private info you don't want to reveal?
See, I have mine. I won't be, just because it's an employee rate, and I don't want.
It's the same.
Gotcha.
It's like negative. It's a negative number, so I don't want anybody to feel bad.
Do you have to say the company name a few more times? Yeah, you have to get that in. I'm marking, keeping track.
It's here. A negative 5% is my rate.
Take this money, please.
Exactly.
I'm not allowed to quote rates because of the whole APR. You know, I have to have all that legal stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
So to answer your question, no.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I prefaced it by giving you an out, allowing you to back out. I fully understand. I don't want to get anybody in trouble on the show here. So
right.
Besides work, though, I mean, you have lives, you have families. Tracy, I've seen some of your video on Facebook. Some of your, what would you call them? Not tirades. What's a better word? Musings?
Check-ins?
Sad rants?
Let's just call them rants. Sad is so...
let's just call them life.
It's so sad.
Call it life.
Okay.
We'll just call them life.
All right. Musings on life.
They're not sad. I don't mean it like that. They're not sad. They're just life.
Mm-hmm. So do you think you could turn it into a channel? Because I could pass off the whole CoVideo Live TV thing to you. It's taking up a lot of my time. You want to take it over, maybe?
Oh, no, I don't think so. No, I can't. I can't keep up with my dishes.
Like that.
Yeah, I can't keep up with the dishes or laundry. That's too much for me. I'm at maximum capacity with my life right now, and I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing. That's just engulfing it so much, but
Working.
I do. Well, yeah, but I've worked. I mean, yeah, I don't know why. I think it's because everybody's home. This is all happening.
Constantly, kids
Like-
home from school. You just you're the remote learning or e-learning just wrapped up, right?
Mm-mm.
No, you're still have some going.
Friday.
My freshman, I believe tomorrow's his last day, and then my middle schooler Thursday, I believe. And I'm probably wrong. And there's probably some other Highland mom out there going, "Oh my gosh, she doesn't even know." I don't know.
Fake news.
Amy,
Amy,
I don't know.
Amy, you haven't had to deal with any math at home homework or any of that stuff, unless it was some other kids, right?
I mean, besides
like-
some friends.
You can
Oh,
point
the
up
great
at,
tutor.
like the Hollywood Squares.
Yeah.
You can
Oh.
point up.
Oh my God, we're like the Brady Bunch. Here's the story.
Well, no, because
Lady.
my son, he's graduating LC, and we're just, hoping for the best by Friday.
Did you pick up caps and gowns today? I got the message, right?
Okay, I'll be honest. Let's be honest, and this is me. He's leaving for the Marines
Mhm.
the end of June.
Mhm.
He's not going to be here for the ceremony in July.
Oh,
I never ordered it.
Right.
Nice
Why bother?
mother of the year.
Why bother? They
Well,
have
now
a
at
date
this
for
point,
it?
we just got the email today. July, I want to say 24th ish. I don't quote me on that, but it's July.
Mhm.
Yes,
Mhm.
to be on the football field, the student and 2 guests. So they're gonna go from there.
Figured something out.
Yes, but he'll be gone. So I know, bad mother.
When does he? What do they call it? Ship out or?
He's
fly?
shipping out the
Ship?
end
Is that
of
what they call it in the
June.
Marines?
Shipping out. Yeah, he's shipping out
I don't know.
for boot camp the end of June. So
Where's
So-
that go? Where's that?
he's going to San Diego.
Ah, right.
Yes. So at least it's somewhere warm, but he's not going to probably be having any fun.
Yeah, warm. Yeah, hot. Nice to be running around. Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting. Are you excited about that? Looking forward to going to visit him or anything, or what?
Well, going to visit, yeah. I'm nervous, but
Right.
it's what he wanted to do.
Interesting. Is that a possible career choice for either of your kids, Tracy?
Possibly. Oh, so
Me?
Oh, mine.
No,
I'm gonna no.
probably not.
I'm just gonna a stab in the dark. No.
Yeah, good guess, I guess. That's
They're
admirable.
not. I don't think I've raised them to be military men.
Mhm. All right. Well,
You never know.
how have you raised them then? If I can just ask you in front of the whole world,
Like
how would
just
you
like-
judge your raising there? Give yourself a quick grade.
wolves. Just
Or like that
Running.
commercial. Was that an insurance
Which-
commercial where the guy was raised by wolves and they're at the wedding? Never mind. Never mind.
no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. No, yeah, I don't think I really raised them anyway. But yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, of course, one's gonna be. They're both, professional basketball players, and just
The usual.
yeah, the usual. Do it professional everything. When I just as long as they're happy.
So when the whole lockdown started and everybody was forced to be at home, were you really looking forward to family dinner? Something you weren't doing a lot.
No.
I was going to say, how many of them did it take until you finally realized this is horrible? You're all on your own.
Yeah, I mean, we're not. I know this sounds bad. We're not the family that does a traditional sit down dinner. We're kind of like the family that eats at a buffet every night. You just kind of rotate. You grab your plate and you leave, and you eat it somewhere.
Right? You eat it somewhere. Are meals enjoyed in the closet office there?
In my closet, yeah, because I mean that sometimes that's the only time you're going to get it in. And oh, don't say that's what she said. That's what Amy's thinking right now. I'm going to speak for her.
I did
please
not.
do. You have been a little bit. Has there been cooking experiments going on at the Kerner household there, Amy? No.
I had to pretty much beg my son to come and have dinner with me. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I've been cooking for friends and they're very happy with my cooking. So it's all good. I usually did cook anyway. So
Are you
Tell
looking
them
for?
about when you made me the eggplant.
So I made eggplant parmesan a couple weeks ago. And I told Tracy, I go, I'm going to bring you a tray. So she's like, okay. So I dropped it off. Handed it to Ryan. And I said, okay, make sure I'll call her, but tell her to bake it. Cause it was, I breaded all the individual pieces, layered it. It was nice and pretty.
Wow.
And then I told him, like, make sure she bakes it. I go, it doesn't have to be long, just has to melt everything together. So the next day I'm talking to her, I go, well, did you guys eat the eggplant? She goes, yeah. I go, you baked it, right? She goes, oh, that's right. I was supposed to bake that, wasn't I? I'm like, what'd you do? So they just
Everybody still loved it.
Did they really?
And
I just thought
they
four people would be
microwaved it.
chewing. Oh, they at least heated it.
They
up a
microwave. Well, right. So at least
Yeah,
that
so
was-
I mean, I think they just they're like, I don't know.
little. Yeah, I know. Everyone's
It's
looking at
like-
each other. This is good.
And she literally was like, oh, yeah, that's what I was supposed to do.
And then I looked and like
Sorry.
half of it was gone. I'm like,
Sorry.
As,
And it's
as
cheese.
restaurants are opening up now, are you both looking forward to getting out or no? Not planning.
Tracy
to?
is not.
Tracy's
I'm going to
shaking her
answer
head.
for Tracy. She's good with the stay at home. I'm just letting you know.
I thought I'd
me and
throw
my
that
husband
out.
have no problem with this.
I can't say that I'm in a big hurry to get out and share a room with a bunch of people whose disease or pathology I do not know, but right away.
And then
I don't know.
And then people just making your food and touching your drinks and just
You could have just stopped at people and we would have understood.
Yeah.
And people.
Wow. I
yeah,
mean-
not they're dirty. I don't mean like they're dirty, but just like now everybody's mindset is so different where everything, you look at everything like I'll watch old TV shows and somebody will come up and like hug or just like do something. And I'm just like, oh my God, that is, that's like so pre-COVID. Who does that? Who hugs someone?
Mhm.
I do think one of the good things is that these restaurants, different places are actually cleaning. I mean, because I think it probably was half clean before, but as far as like menus, think about how many people touch those menus.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
so
But-
you're like, oh,
Think about all
What?
the like the trees on all the plastic being used because most of these, I'm just being
Okay.
devil's advocate. Most of the restaurants are
Plastic
using
doesn't come from
disposable
trees.
utensils. No, I know.
Oh,
Well, there's one plastic tree. I don't think you read about it. I'll send you the link later. But they are using the disposable stuff, which makes sense because they
Okay.
don't have to worry about cleaning it and stuff.
Mhm.
And then because I'm using paper plates and don't really care about trees right now.
then why
Because-
did you bring it up?
I'm just saying, just think about it. I'm thinking about what I'm doing horribly to the environment. I'm just saying,
I found
everybody
out,
eating out everything. They make more paper now.
Right. Lucretia's is actually, they have a piece of paper with one of those the scanner codes on it.
Yep.
And you take your phone and you do it. So they don't even need paper menus.
See, I like that.
I thought that was very good. Yes. So
if you have a family of four, I'm sure you brought food in or had it delivered, Tracy, right? 4 people, you get you end up with like a cubic yard of styrofoam, plastic,
Mhm.
polyethylene terephthalate, or whatever the compounds are. Somebody check
Yeah.
me on that. You do end up with a lot of stuff. Throwaways. I'm sure there are no leftovers in your house though, but still, all the serving
No,
stuff.
not many. No, not many. Yeah. And I was just thinking about that the other day because I'm like, okay, you think of all, now everything's being wiped with paper towels and, to throw it away instead of,
but you're right. It's a ton of extra paper.
yeah, Amy had asked last week, she had sent a text. She's like, hey, if we end up going in a couple weeks out to eat and we make reservations, do you want to go with
She
us?
just said
And I was
no.
like,
She didn't even let me finish. She didn't even let me finish asking. No. She said no. I'm like, okay, never mind. I knew you were going to say no.
Yeah.
I just asked.
Amy goes, I knew you were going to say that. I didn't tell anybody you were going to say that. I'm like,
Do you
Well,
think
then
that
you know
people
me.
are in a hurry, too much of a hurry to get out and get their haircut and get to restaurants? Either one of you? Whoever wants to answer first?
Yes. Well, because I work next in the strip mall where our office is, there's a salon and it was jam packed today.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So it was pretty crazy.
I live like in I live in a closet. So the outside world is like, I feel like I'm Nell. Remember the movie Nell? But not talking like Nell.
I don't remember now. No, I don't.
With Jodie Foster and Liam Neeson, she was like the mountain woman and she grunted a lot.
That's crazy.
I will have
Like she
to
was
look that one up.
like, oh, you've seen Nell, don't kid. Natasha Richardson, Liam Neeson. But yeah, like,
keep naming them off. We're run
No,
through it.
it's not. The most TV I watch is this show while I'm doing it. I've not binge watched anything. I think I've seen 3 movies during the whole COVID lockdown. 2.5. I fall asleep in them regularly, so not much of a TV watch.
I watched the same. Somebody was posted something like how they watch the same thing on a loop. Like I'll fall asleep watching Netflix, like my same shows all the time, because then I know I can not worry that I'm going to get a thing about like a COVID update or something that the president did or something that, like some virus. And I'm just, so then I can actually sleep because I know it's coming.
Right. Hey, we've successfully killed almost a half hour. So you didn't even know it.
That doesn't sound like TNA.
Did we forget?
It doesn't at all.
We didn't abandon somebody in the virtual green room. This is it. What you see is what you get, right? This is it.
Exactly.
I appreciate both of you making the time in your busy schedules to come on. Tracy, you didn't even mention your little gig, your little side hustle of the Scentsy. You want to plug that real quick?
Yes. Yeah, I saw Scentsy. It's the wax and warmers. My website, it's www.wicklessboymom.net.
Boymom.net, right? Wickless?
Mm-hmm.
Wicked? No, Wickless?
Wickless.
Wickless Boymom.
Wicked would be good too.
They now have all 32 NFL teams.
I know.
If anybody wants a football,
I'm taking pre-orders for the Bears.
Is that the helmet that plugs in the wall, or the one that sits on a table?
No, this is a new one. It sits on a table. It's like it's almost shaped like a football, but it's upright. Yeah.
You want to share your screen?
There used to be one that was like long. What?
You want to share your screen and show something real quick? If we were prepared, we could have done that.
I don't have it. No, I wasn't prepared.
I
don't have it with me.
I am not prepared.
I have nothing with me.
Amy, any side gig or something you're working on? Anything on the side you're doing there?
Actually, I sell Scentsy under Tracy. I give Scentsy warmers to my purchase client.
Yeah, this works. The screen layout worked out perfectly. Better lighting.
That's why it's not A.
She's on the floor.
Not A&T, TNA.
Yeah. Yes.
It's been like that for over 20 years now.
All right. I usually let everybody say hello to somebody. So, Tracy, you want to start? Anyone you want to give a shout out to or say hi to? She really doesn't like people.
Yeah.
You should have seen when she was applying for a job at Costco years ago.
Ask for
Anywhere
references.
where I don't have to talk to people.
Yeah. I never got a call back.
Is there anyone we can call for a reference?
Yeah.
No.
Amy?
No.
They're like, where would you like working? I'm like, in the back room with the boxes.
In the closet. Do you have a closet?
See, I got my dream job. Nobody talks to me. I sit in a closet. I got my 2 dogs here.
They were probably afraid to give you a razor blade in the warehouse if they just put back there. Amy, anyone you want to say hi to? I think Tracy burned out. None, Trace? None? Zero?
No, Tracy? Come on.
Kids?
No, I probably just would say Amy.
She heard you. You can wave right back.
Thank you.
Right. Amy, real quick, anybody you want to say hello to or goodbye to at this point in the evening?
Yeah. Just thanking all my wonderful friends and support people that I have in my life.
Amen. Anyone in particular?
They're awesome.
Starting
Tracy's
with Tracy.
one of my biggest. She really, she honestly, I know we're joking about, but she is.
Point up.
She is.
She's asking for you to at least point up.
Yeah, go like this, Amy.
Point up to her, and I'll use that one as a thumbnail for the video, so we can get rid of Ken Pinky who showed up on there. All right, with that, let me see if this is still going. I'm gonna do this like a pro. Play some music. You won't hear it yet. There it goes. All right, ladies.
Should we go off like this?
No.
I'll go.
Thank you for joining.
Oh,
you just get lower down. No, it's my damn show. Let me do this. All right. Thank you for joining us tonight. Let me turn off your audio before it gets ugly. We'll talk to you hopefully sometime again soon, right? I hope.
Bye.
Yes, bye. Thank you, Ron.
All right. There they go. Tracy and Amy Kerner, thanks for joining us tonight. All right, that was episode number 42. Hope you enjoyed it. We will be back on Thursday with a couple of guests lined up. One major announcement, entertainment related in the area we will have coming up. With that, we'll end it. We'll see you Thursday, episode number 43. Until then, be safe. Take care.